What's going on, neighbors? It's your boy DJ. I want to welcome y'all back to another episode of Pure Quality Canines, man. I appreciate y'all taking a second out y'all busy schedule to peek over the fence, man, see what we got going on right now, y'all. Back here right now at the dogs, man. Before we get into it, y'all, today's Wednesday, man, but I'm going to go ahead and run that Talk Y'all Shit Tuesday back because I wasn't able to drop it for y'all like I promised y'all, but I got an interesting topic I want to share with y'all. Before we do that, man, let me show y'all the dogs. Y'all know that big boy Scoop, his daughter Mary right there, granddaughter Onyx. You already know who that is, man. That's the troublemaker. My girl Layla right there, y'all. We got Molly right here chilling, man. Big Lucky over here trying to get some love, y'all. Ain't that right? And then y'all see Runt, man.
Run, baby.
That boy doing his thing. No lie, they was just out here cutting up a second ago, y'all, but they chilled out now. But something that was on my mind I wanted to share with y'all, man. And this got something to pertain. Well, this is kind of real important, y'all, especially if you don't have a dog yet and you might be considering getting a dog lately or in the future. Something you really want to think about is the temperament, y'all. Temperament is important. Depending on what you want to do with that dog, man, if you just want a nice family dog where people can come over, will be no issue, that you can take to dog parks, that you can really go out and associate with people with, man, you want to make sure that temperament fits your needs. At the same time, too, if you know and you want a dog that's going to be protective, that's going to be aggressive, you might want a dog that's going to be, a sentinel, something like what we got here that's going to protect the home. At the same time, you might want to do some bite work, y'all. It all comes down to what's very important, y'all, is their temperament. And the reason I say this, y'all, it's really hard to tell, y'all. Well, I will say like this, it must be hard to tell because just over the years, especially these last couple of months, I done got calls and we done talked about this, people that done picked up pups and a year, 2 years down the line, they turn out them dogs ain't what they used to wanted them to be, y'all. And it's on both fronts, There's people that done got dogs that they were expecting them to be more aggressive, but eventually turns out, that dog's not as aggressive as they thought it was going to be. At the same time, too, y'all, there's people that done got dogs that knowing they wanted a dog that was going to be friendly, y'all, and now a year into having the dog, they're wondering why the dog's growling at people, barking, not listening to them, y'all. It all comes down to temperament, y'all. With that being said, before you go and get any type of dog, really do your homework, man, on that breeder. What type of dog he's breeding and how he's raising that dog, y'all. That's got a lot to do with it, man. Because if you got somebody that's every time them dogs get into a scuffle, stopping it at the same time too, taking that dog out to places, man, making it a more of a dog where it can be around people, y'all, it's not gonna have that aggressive temperament you're looking for. But this is the biggest point, and this is what I want to really push in front of y'all. When you're going to look for these dogs, y'all, even as puppies, and this is the most important. This is why I believe that's even more important of even just doing your homework on the breeder and what type of dog it is. What is that puppy right in front of you doing, y'all? That is very important, man. What is that puppy right in front of you that you looking in your eyes, that you're a new person on the yard, you're checking it out, you're interested in? What is that dog doing in front of you? The dog that you've never met before. That is going to let you know a lot about what that dog's going to do. The reason I say this, y'all, because I go to a lot of different yards. I see a lot of puppies, man. And I was just at a person's yard, y'all. And they had a mastiff breed. I don't want to say what the breed was. I don't want to give it a bad name. But at the same time, too, y'all, these puppies were real docile, y'all. He had about 7, 8 puppies out there, and no lie, man, these puppies was just sitting around, chilling. They were doing no fighting, y'all. They were playing with, they weren't even playing, y'all. They was the most chillest pups I ever seen in my life. And I was just sitting there and just looking at them, and I wasn't saying nothing because I wasn't knocking the man's dog, but at the same time, I was like, if somebody wanted an aggressive breed of dog, these ain't it. Even though in their lineage, that's what these dogs, their makeup should be, it just wasn't there, y'all. I don't care what nobody say, y'all. A lot of times people are not gonna like to see this, y'all. This biting. This is how dogs communicate. And at an early age, man, if you got some puppies, 6 to 8 weeks, 10 weeks old, you're checking out, evaluating forever what you need them to be, especially if you're looking for aggressive dog, y'all. I'm here to tell you, them puppies should be biting, y'all. There's no way you should have 6 to 7 massive type breed dogs and you're checking these puppies out and they're all together and 2, 3 of them dogs ain't fighting, y'all. They're not running around. They're not flipping over. They ain't trying to bite on no piece of wood. Another thing, you know, if you're walking out there, they're not biting on your pants. You know what I mean? Your pants leg. They're not trying to grab your shoestrings. I know that's kind of would kind of seem negative, you know what I mean? Something you wouldn't want in a dog, but that is what you want if you're looking for an aggressive dog, y'all. Because this is the thing, man. These dogs I done told y'all before, man, shouldn't need no whole lot of bite work training, y'all. These dogs should be naturally aggressive. These dogs should naturally want to protect and not want anybody around that ain't part of the pack. And that starts as a puppy, you know what I mean? By them really trying each other, y'all. That's how they pretty much figure out, you know, who's going to be the dominant dog, y'all. Even as puppies, man, in a litter, there should be some dogs in that litter fighting for dominance, y'all. And I ain't talking about trying to kill each other, y'all, because at the end of the day, I'll be saying end of the day a lot. I knew breeders back in the days that that raised pit bulls, y'all. And real, you know, real pit bulls. And no lie, man, some of them dogs I done seen as puppies, as early as 3 months, you had to separate them because they would try to kill each other, y'all. And that's because that's just what's in their blood. That's what their makeup. That's what they were bred to do. But these puppies, these masses right here, I'm not saying they should be killers or trying to hurt each other, but at the same time, too, y'all, they should be fighting for some type of dominance, y'all. There should be some type of form of aggression you should see. There's no way you're going to look for a pup, man, and you're wanting to be that that dog that's going to be a home protector. There's no way them puppies should just be play, y'all. Like I say, they should be showing some type of form of aggression, and I'm not seeing it a lot, y'all. And this is the thing, you know, ain't nothing wrong with having a big, nice dog, y'all, but make sure that's what you want, a big, nice dog. If you want a big, aggressive dog, man, there should be some forms of aggression, y'all. And then the beautiful thing with that is, man, it comes down to training. It comes down to you being an alpha. You don't want a dog, when I say aggression, that's, oh, man, you're trying to make dogs and they're going to attack people. Nah. If you get a puppy, man, and it's showing the right temperament and what you're looking for, then it's your point, y'all. It's your job to train that dog, y'all, to kind of get that aggression under control. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's all it is right here, y'all. These dogs right here, if somebody else was trying to come and take them, they wouldn't be able to handle them and do what I do with them, y'all. That just comes from what I do. Being back here, you know what I mean, being the alpha in my pack. But at the same time, too, this is what you're seeing here. This is what you should be seeing. And it's so much, y'all, you know, I don't want to call out names, but I watch a lot of other massive breeders. I watch their videos, man, from YouTube to Facebook to different social media sites they might try to post their dogs on, yeah. And something I'm trying to see a lot is, you'll see these dogs out here. A lot of time you'll see them in control, but you'll never see or hear of no fighting, y'all. They're super nice dogs, man. And that's why a lot of times, and they look good. This is the thing, y'all. Them dogs are gonna look good. A lot of times, they're some of the best looking dogs in the world, y'all. But then again, like I say, like I told y'all the story not too long ago, dude who had the Prescanario, man, when the bully came into his yard, man, and attacked him, this Prescanario just sat there and watched, y'all. Like I say, I got a picture of that dog, my man that sent me. Real nice dog, y'all. If y'all seen him without knowing what type of temperament that dog got, you would probably want something off that dog, you know what I mean, if he was breeding them or having puppies off that boy, man. But at the end of the day, if you was looking for an aggressive dog, 9 times out of 10, it was not going to eventually show up in them puppies, just in the simple fact of just the temperament in the father. And see, y'all, that right there, that lets me know, that gives me something to work with, y'all. That gives me something to work. That lets me know that as these dogs get older, I'm gonna have to be that much more in control, y'all. Cause this play right here, even though it's play right now, they're puppies. Oh, believe me, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is gonna eventually get worse. You know what I mean? These dogs right here, at 2 years old, oh yeah, one of these three might get in a situation where they might try to hurt each other. But at the same time, like I say, I'm gonna be out here. You know, I'm a quarrel and stop anything before it get out of control. But what I'm not gonna do right now is stop this right here. I'm gonna let them figure out, you know, who's gonna be the boss. You know, and that's gonna separate, you know, the real from the fake, and you know, kind of in a way, you know, it's gonna let me know who's gonna be who. You know, one of the reasons I kept Mary J right there, y'all. She was the most dominant female in the pack, y'all. You know, she was putting it down on her sisters, you know, at an early age. So if I want to breed dogs, they're going to be dominant. There's going to be home protectors, y'all. I knew that I need to have what was in her because she was showing it to me at an early age. Basically, what I'm trying to say, y'all, in layman terms, stop buying these play dogs, y'all. Like I say, I'm not telling you to get no dog that you can't handle, that's gonna eventually get out and hurt somebody that doesn't need hurt. But if you're looking for an aggressive beater dog, something that's gonna protect you, your home, and your family, get you a dog that you can work with and mold that already got it built into them. Because I'm gonna say this time and time and again, y'all, and I'm gonna stamp it, and I'm still giving it out there. Anybody that's willing to come down here, put on a bodysuit, man. I'll put $1,500 in that shed right there, y'all. And if you can get to that shed and get that money and back out my gate, man, without these dogs jumping on you, without having no formal bite training, you're welcome to come down here to South Carolina and prove me wrong. But I don't think nobody gonna do it. Cause like I say, I know in my heart what these dogs are gonna do. You know what I mean? Cause like I say, I already seen it in them, and then I seen it in their line is the dogs. You know what I mean? Quick story before I go. For y'all new to the channel, Layla. When I went to go pick up Layla, one of the reasons I really got Layla, and the things that I like about her, and I knew that she could be something I could work with, is the breeder for her is out of Georgia, y'all. He stayed down in the country. Talked to him on the phone for a couple of days. Eventually went down there to pick her up, y'all, when she was about 9, 10 weeks old. Pretty much when I pulled up, y'all, I had to stay outside the fence. Now I probably could have came in if I pushed the issue, but you know, he had a yard full of dogs. At the same time, when he brought Layla to me, he brought her mom too, y'all. At the fence, her mom was what I like to call bloodthirsty, y'all. Man, this dog, you know, standing right next to her owner was acting a fool. You know what I mean? I don't want to say he had no control, but I will say she was doing what she's supposed to be doing. She was letting me know that if she could get to me, or if I got over that fence, man, she was going to rip me to shreds. At the same time, too, all the dogs back in the distance were doing the same thing. Like I say, some people will say that's a lack of control on his part, but at the same time, too, that dog was still going to do what it's supposed to do. And that's the one of the reasons I really grabbed Layla. Not so much that I wanted a dog like her mother, but I knew that she had in her something I could work with, y'all. I just had to not so much tame it down, but redirect it. You know what I mean? Because Layla's like in the same way too, man. If anybody comes to this yard, she's going to be the first one, y'all. She's going to lead the charge. She's going to show out, but I'm not so much like how he was. I can quiet her down if I need to. You know what I mean? So that's what it comes down to, you know. If you get these aggressive dogs, you know, they're going to be themselves. It really takes us as owners to do what we got to do to make sure we know how to control it.
New headphones. Sabi, hey. Yay!
But yeah, y'all, we ain't got too much going on. Like I say, man, I supposed to have dropped something for Tokyo shit Tuesday, but y'all know I did that little live trying it out, man. Appreciate everybody who checked the live out, especially y'all that was on the live, man. Definitely appreciate y'all coming through. Like I say, man, we just out here with the dog. That was just something on my mind. 'Cause like I say, I went to my man's yard, man, and was checking his dogs out, and they were docile, y'all. They were very docile. And then for the average person looking for a dog, if you would have came with your family and seen these puppies and the way they were just sitting there all nice and cute, you would have picked one up. But like I said, depending on what you wanted that dog for, if it was going to be a protector, if it was going to be any type of work, y'all, you wasn't gonna get that out of that litter of puppies, y'all, that he's producing, because it just ain't in them. You know what I mean? Not from the puppy standpoint or the parents that I see on the yard, y'all. Dang it. But hey, y'all, man, I ain't gonna make this video too long because I can get to running on. Just want to hit y'all with a little something, man. Y'all know we'll be back later on the week. Today's Wednesday, so before the weekend, Friday, I'll try to come back, man, hit y'all with a little something, man. Y'all know I'll definitely be back this weekend, but once again, man, y'all already know I don't start with it, but I'm always gonna finish with it, man. Make sure y'all hitting that like, subscribe button, hitting that notification bell so y'all don't miss nothing we got going on, because it's always something. Y'all gotta excuse me. Y'all see my eyes not directed at the camera, because like I say, at the same time, I'm the alpha on my yard, but I still gotta watch these dogs, y'all, because they are dogs, they are wild animals, and like I say, they don't have the process to think, you know what I mean, shit, or I shouldn't do this, y'all. They're impulsive, you know what I mean? If they get the whim or the mind to do something, y'all, they gonna do it. And if that's jumping on another dog right next to them, y'all, that will sometimes happen. But you know what I mean? It's up to us, you know what I mean, to be responsible dog owners, you know, even though in a way we're kind of dealing with loaded weapons, y'all. So it's just like a loaded weapon with one in the chamber. A lot of people will say, you know, you don't want to, you know, no, I wouldn't say that. A lot of people are scared to keep a loaded gun with one in the chamber. You know what I mean? They rather think that, okay, if a situation arises, I'm going to have time to cock it back, y'all. It's not always going to be that way. You know what I mean? I'd rather have a loaded gun that I know that when I need it, it's going to be ready than the dog that, like I say, man, I gotta jug them, you know what I mean? One's got to be entered into their chamber before they do anything, if that makes any sense. Probably don't. That being said, like I say, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I'll be back out here with the dogs for a little while, just getting back out here for work. About to do my little cleaning and everything for the day, man. We just gonna be chilling, y'all. So definitely, with that being said, man, we'll check y'all out next time. We out.
How much do you love dogs? Scroll equals 0%. Like equals 25%. Comment equals 50%. Follow equals 75%. All three equals 100%.